everybody, and welcome to my 5 easiest secret doors in Minecraft. They're not actually doors, they're pistons, but you know, they're still secret in my eyes. We're gonna go ahead and get straight into it, and my number 5 spot goes to the secret door in the fountain. Ooh. Now, if you had to guess, where would you think this secret door is? Is it under here? It's not. Is it under here? It's not. Guess what? It's under this trapdoor right over here. So you end up just opening the trapdoor, going down. You're gonna have to find a new exit strategy. I don't currently have one, and I also forgot to light this area up. But this is my secret room right here. If you want to know how to make this trap, it's pretty simple. You just got to make a fountain sort of like this, and then you just place a trapdoor somewhere in the bottom. I put them all 4 corners because it looked nice. Coming in at our number 4 spot right here, we have the second easiest one to locate, and it's gonna be just your regular old piston door right here. Now, I didn't make a cool room for this one because I got a little lazy, but you just flick that lever right there, and it's pretty obvious. You know, you just put a couple of repeaters right here and 2 pistons, have a redstone signal go from there to underneath this lever, back over to here, and you just duplicate it right here. You have 2 repeaters going into the back of these 2 pistons, and the lever just controls it. And coming in at our number 3 spot, this one's also an easy door, but it's a little more harder to find. So you're gonna have a path like this, you know, just lanterns, nice little fences, fence gates, leaves all around. But most importantly, you're gonna have some buttons on this path. And as you're walking down, you press this button. Nope, just kidding, that one doesn't do anything. You press this button, and kablam, a secret door opens. You gotta be quick though, and it brings you to your secret little painting room. Now, the way that this secret door works is you'll have a button right here, and then as you just dig underneath, hang on, I messed that up. You're gonna have just a small piece of redstone underneath here, leading into the back of this block, which deactivates this torch right here, as you can see. Hang on, right there, because a redstone signal right here going into the back of a block deactivates the redstone torch right there, and that redstone torch is powering this repeater, which is going into the top of this block, and you have to have a block underneath it going into this piston right here, so that way it activates both pistons. And then this redstone signal right here goes all the way around to here to the other side, where you just have a constant redstone signal right here going into the back of a repeater. And the pistons are set up in this way, where you have 2 pistons right there, 1 piston right there, and then you just press the button, and that happens. The way that happens is that this part deactivates first, so you pull that down, and this repeater right here going into these 2 pistons, it needs to be on a delay, so that way this has time to detract, and then that one detracts, and then it opens up a little hole for you. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the blacksmith. Now, here's what you do. You make your own little blacksmith sort of building. It doesn't have to be a blacksmith, just somewhere with lava. And then all of a sudden you realize this villager, he likes to fish. So he's got a fishing rod in his chest. And then all you have to do is throw the little fishing hook into the lava right there. Hold it until you jump down in here, and then you have a device. All right, so we go into the back of the blacksmith over here to see how it works, and you just gotta destroy these blocks right here, and you'll see a pressure plate underneath some lava. That's the lava inside of the blacksmith, as you can see right here. You throw your fishing rod into this lava right here, it activates that pressure plate, and while that hook is on there, it keeps the signal of the pressure plate active, turning off this torch right here, which turns off everything right here. These 2 repeaters go into the single piston, which is right there, so that way whenever it's activated, it pushes up, and then you have a redstone signal leading all the way back through here, going into this repeater, which is on a delay, going into this block right here, which goes into these 2 pistons, which extend this one out, causing this right here to activate that piston right there. And while that hook is on there, everything should be off and the hole should be open, but whenever you flick the fishing rod back in, it re-extends, and then you can't see the hole anymore, and then you just got to cover it all back up like that. All right, and then for our number 1 spot right here, we have a little bridge right here going into a little river, you know, a little fishing dock. There's no fishing rod in there, but there is a calico cat, and we have nothing out of the ordinary here. You don't see any secret door around here, especially if you're just traversing the area. You're not looking for a secret door in that area. You're gonna be like, oh, I wonder what's on this little fishing dock right here. Why's it got a villager with no trades right here? And you just say it's for looks, and then you jump right into the water, and you just wiggle around here for a second, and it opens right up into your little secret lair. Now, the way that this works is, and you have yourself a little sculk sensor with 2 redstone signals coming out the side, and you have a redstone torch on this side of the block leading to a redstone signal up here with 2 pistons extending out. You don't really need the 2x2 piston area, you just need 2x1. at the top right here, but you know, I chose to go that way because why not? And then you just repeat the same process over here with redstone torch with a redstone signal in the back, and then you have a redstone stream leading up to here with 2 of these repeaters going into 2 pistons. And the way the sculk sensor works is every time you move or make a sound around it, then it lights up, causing a redstone signal to come out right here, which is what causes these things to move all the time. Anyway, those are my top 5 easiest and effective secret doors ever. And if you liked it, go ahead and like, subscribe, and that's all. Bye.
Simple-minded fool. Thinks he can outcast me from the village I helped create. Steal my family. Steal my ideas. He won't get away with this.
La 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 la.